And we're back. Right, we're rested. Everybody's got their pants on. Guys, swing your cameras around to we see. Look at that here. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at those fetching pants. Guys, turn around, Sam. Turn around, Sam. Look at that there. Caution contains dread balls. Oh, we'll leave it at that, will we? So there's our little shout out to Dreadball. Right, where were we? So we're going to swing around this way. We have said hello, obviously, to the Tercio Creativo gentlemen. So we're now coming over this side. Now, this side kicks off with Forge World. Yes. Now, Forge World is always packed. Always packed. And do you know what? This year is no exception. Forge World is still packed. So if you're going to talk to Forge World, you have to talk to them to here. And you just go, hello, Forge World. Hello, what have you got new with you today?
We have a feast of stuff. We have Necrons, we had Imperial Armor Volume 12, but we've sold them all, but it's available to pre-order.
Why is that no surprise?
I know, it's because Necrons are really cool in it. So yeah, we have a ton of Heresy stuff as well, which is all selling fast.
That Heresy stuff is shockingly sexy.
A lot of people do seem to quite like it, yes.
It's the new 40k, you know.
30k is the new 40k. Well,
it is.
Conveniently, 30k is, 40k all over, because obviously the way the rules work. Yeah. You see what we did there?
You'd almost think it was planned out, wouldn't you? Guys, we're going to try and get a couple of shots on the way down. Have a great day. Thanks for talking to us. See you later. So, Forge World are here. As always, Forge World stuff just shockingly, shockingly beautiful. They're also very supportive, and look, who sculpted that? I can see a golden beastie in among all that. How cool is that? Look at that Necron stuff. It's just stunning. Right, before I lose my concentration completely while drooling over all the Forge World stuff, let's see who else we can see here. So, right, let's squeeze in here. This is a company called The Square. I haven't seen their stuff before. It looks like a lot of resin casts of different scales. He's a bit busy. Right, we're going to have to skip that one. But check out The Square. Do a search for it on Google and you may find that one. Who have we got here? We're coming down. We've reached the eating zone. But if you swing this way, what we can see is the painting competition. Now, the painting competition at Salute is getting better and better every year. This stuff is easily Golden Demon standard, and it just, how do you put it? It's so open because there's just so many different kinds of model. It's like stuff that you will have never seen before. So let's see if we can get in here and have a look at it. So this is the fantasy section. A beautiful diorama there. Just some shockingly beautifully painted stuff. If you're interested, check the Beast of War live blog post where we were trying to get photographs of this stuff. Also, the Salute guys themselves will be posting up some really nice photography of all the entries that came in. So they have sci-fi. Well, come over and show you. Where do you see this? Oh, beep, beep. Look at this. Now, how awesome is that? Just lovely, absolutely lovely. Right, I feel a bit like Father Ted. Oh, lovely girls, lovely girls. Right, so, coming down this side, we're hitting a big expanse of kind of merchandising here. There's some gaming demos going on here, notably this one. We have, I believe we have some Infinity going on. Yes, we do. This looks like some of the stuff from Warmill, which we'll hopefully chat to. And when we get to the far side of the hall, they're doing some really, really awesome looking MDF laser cut terrain. And the stuff that they're doing on the sci-fi side is just excellent, absolutely excellent. Over this way, hang on. We have someone we've got to chat to.
I'm James Flowers. I'm synthetic on the Beast of War site.
Well, pleased to meet you.
We missed each other at Essex a couple of weeks ago. Let's just say hello. So I thought I'd say hi.
Well, you having a good day at Salute?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. Yeah, I just bought everything I need. So I'm going home now. It's one about prepaid credit cards.
Yeah, you got in, got everything you needed, and now you're getting out. Look, you have a great day.
You too.
Okay, thanks, mate. Right, so. let's quick back through here. Right, I know where we're going. This is a true Martin Brundle moment. Way back through here. And we have made our way onto Warlord. Now, let's go and see Paul Sawyer.
Oh, just because I've got food.
Yum, 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 yum.
How you doing? All right.
Hi, Paul, we're live. Don't say f***er. What have you brought with you today?
Well, today, apart from a vast array of stock, it's mostly bolt action. Why has that man got pants on the outside? Oh! Okay.
Let's get Paul Sawyer a pair of pants over here.
We've got Wojtek here sculpting at the moment.
Yep.
He's working on some 3-ups to the plastic Crimean Russian infantry. And then here's all the new stuff.
Ooh.
This is where all the stuff we've got coming out in the next few months it is. The big story really are 2 new plastic sets. Japanese for bolt action.
Yep.
And the 3-ups aren't here, but we've got them on the back. The pictures of the Blitzkrieg German infantry.
Fantastic.
Very, very soon.
Yeah.
Loads and loads more vehicles.
We've been video bombed. Hey! Thank you for that.
Loads and loads more vehicles. Wojtek's even got some of his fantasy nonsense. Amazon female bodybuilders. He's foreign, you know. And then you've probably seen the Kickstarter we started to run for Gates of Antares, Rick Priestley's game.
Yes.
We've got the first few miniatures of that through here.
So work on that is still progressing.
Yeah, what we're doing is we're going to take a more leisurely pace with it, more measured. Something we're more comfortable at with working at Games Workshop is take our time, develop it properly, rather than rush and get it to market. So the first models we've got, there's Hansa, who you'll have seen being made as part of the Kickstarter. He's going to be made available quite soon. And then we've got Freeborn Mercenary and the Boromites, the subhuman race there, which are sculpted by our Wojtek here.
They're lovely.
Yeah, they're
And who sculpted the Freeborn Mercenary?
Freeborn Mercenary was Steve Sala. Kev White did the Hansa. And again, he said Boromites were done by Wojtek here.
That is really, really nice stuff. Bolt action has been going great guns. It is growing and growing and growing.
Yes, hence all our plastic at the moment being focused on bolt action World War II. This is what's effectively coming out over the next few months, and as you can see, the vast majority of it is World War II.
So bolt action pretty rapidly is going to cover the entire theatre of World War II, including the Pacific.
Definitely. As I say, we've got the Blitzkrieg Germans so we can start dealing with the early war. We've already, when we bought BEF miniatures a couple of years ago, that gave us a good grounding there. And obviously the one that's everybody's really, really interested in is late war.
Of course.
Marquee Garden, the fall of Germany.
Tigers.
Exactly. So we keep plodding along with that as well. Yeah. But to really deal with the Pacific in a way that it really deserves, you know, British Chindits, let's not forget them. Everybody always thinks about the Japanese and the US Marine Corps. Yeah. So definitely loads more to come for bolt action.
Fantastic. Paul, if anybody wants to find out anything more, they can head on over to Warlord's website, which is
www.warlordgames.com.
All right, Paul, thank you very much. We will motor on. Okay, so Warlord are also known for Hail Caesar, Black Powder, and I'm sure one or two other things, so they're definitely worth checking out. One of the finest historical miniature makers in the world. So let's continue on up here. Do we see what we've got? And here we have a couple of interesting ones for you. This company's called, down here, we have flagdude.com. Flagdude, can I come and talk to you? Okay, now being wargamers, one of the things every wargamer needs is flags.
Yeah.
And you're the dude that does them.
Yeah.
Tell me about them.
They're print and paper. You know, I do my best, try to support the fantasy hobby and the historical hobby, but most of my business is in the gaming historical world. I come to Salute once a year. This is my 6th year.
And people can buy these online as well. Do they come
Absolutely.
finished like this?
Just like this. This is what I call my face or my display. You buy them right off or order mail order. I have 25% of my business is in the UK.
They're beautiful. They actually are beautiful. Whenever you get down and see them, it's just so nicely done.
My wife does half the work, so it's important to acknowledge that at this point.
I agree.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in flags, check out www.flagdude.com. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, so flags. Everybody needs flags. And those flags there are actually quite stunning. So, where are we? Here we have another open game here, which they are playing. Well, do you know what? Let's find out what they're playing. So, guys, can we butt in here? What rule set are you playing here?
This is actually a home devised rule set. We've been running a game, this particular game is a campaign in Sussex for 42 games now. It's our 42nd game. So it's been devised from a skirmish to fairly major actions. Fairly major action.
And what are we looking at here? What's happening on the table?
What we've got here is it's the King's Speech. So Edward VIII and his Prime Minister Oswald Mosley are making a speech to the nation. There's a little outside broadcast vehicle in the pub there from the BBC, and on the back of the bunker we've got a radio tower which is going to be transmitting to the whole of basically the West Country. So the idea is that the government forces want to keep that in hand, whilst the coalition forces are going to actually want to try and knock that out and cause a major embarrassment to the regime. That's the idea.
Awesome. Well, guys, good luck with that. Enjoy your game. How creative is that? Now, how many times have you guys ever played a war game where it's been talking about the king making a speech? I think it's fantastic. So, let's see what else we have. If we continue up this way, there's Great Escape Games are up here. I want to talk to them. Before that, let's catch a little look at this, right? Because here we have a balloon game. Now, I'm just going to try and butt in. Everybody's busy. Sorry, I'm going to butt in. This looks awesome. Can you tell me a bit about it?
The idea is you've got people trying to smuggle Beaujolais Nouveau across the channel with the police trying to stop them.
And what's the basic rule mechanic? I see a lot of D20s there.
Yeah, just a D20. It's a very simple game, very straightforward to make it move nice and quick for a participation game.
Who's winning? Way! Good luck with that, fellas. Enjoy. That's one of the great things about Salute is there's so many homebrew rule sets here as well. So one thing I want to show you, there's a game by Great Escape Games. It's called Dead Man's Hand. They're demoing it here. They've got this lovely poker table that they've turned into the landscape for it. But this is a new line of terrain for them. And what it is, it's made by Foreground. And these buildings come out of the packet, flat pack, and you build them and they look exactly like this. They're already painted and everything else. They even have a method of bleaching the paint, however they do it. So using lasers, they can even bleach the paint. We're getting video bombed left, right, and center here. Hey! Right, so let's mosey on then. Where are we at? There's the man from Great Escape, so let's grab him. My apologies, I'm butting in here, but I will give him back to you. Right, Great Escape Games.
Hello.
Dead Man's Hand.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Fast, frantic, a lot of tension, a lot of the play. You can't really tell what's going to happen. Yeah. We use cards to generate the initiative, but also the cards can be used to bolster your own guys or to mess up your opponent. So nobody really knows what's going on. You think it's all going great. You say, I'm going to step out in the street. I'm going to shoot these two guys down. You step out in the street. Your opponent plays the jam card. You're out of ammo. You're in a world of trouble. So it kind of works like that. There are 4 factions that come with it. You get Desperados, Cowboys, Lawmen and Outlaws, and each one of them's got its own specific deck. So Desperados are lunatics, it's all about shooting and killing. Cowboys, it's about getting out of the way. Lawmen, they're all about impeding other people rather than bolstering themselves. Outlaws, they're taking hostages and killing people. So we're really, really pleased with it. It's had really, really good release. Lots of people are playing it and buying it. So.
And if somebody wants to find out more about it, what's the web address?
It's greatescapegames.co.uk.
Fantastic. Other than that, what's the weather like up there?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I get to see a lot more of the other games, really.
All right, I will get the crick out of my neck, and I will catch up with you later. Thank you. So, greatescapegames.co.uk. Moseying further on up, we have... Oh, guess who we have? We have Battle Foam. So, they're hard at work there, trying to get some stuff through. Let's see if we can grab some attention here. Jama is selling... Will I do a yoo-hoo? Will I do a yoo-hoo? Oh, we're yeah, we've just made somebody's whole week there. Jama, are you selling? Oh, Jama, can we borrow Jama for 2 seconds, please? There we go. See, we get to interrupt. But look at the customer service. We're interrupting, but they're still being served.
Yes.
Jama, we're live.
Hello, good.
Great to see you again.
Great to see you.
So, what have you got with you today? Anything new today? Or did all the Wild West Exodus stuff end over at Adepticon?
Well, we have some comics.
Oh, you've got the comic
Hanging out
books.
here, yeah,
Oh, you've got a new one too.
Issue 1 and issue 2. What else do we have? We have Sedition Wars. So this fits in the game box.
Oh, very nice. Oh, I love this on the front too.
Yes.
That is very slick.
Some more custom engraving.
And it's that Super Dungeon Explorer then beside it as well, yeah?
Yep. So again, the one for the game box.
Oh, that is sweet.
Yep.
Oh, I bet I can. Yeah, I can. I guess what this one's for. Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Everybody loves that game. We have our new Warlord bag for bolt action in all their games. Yeah, and then the rest, the standard, the great stuff from Battle Foam.
Fantastic. Well, look, tell Romeo I'm missing him.
I will.
Okay, get over here because I need to see this Wild West Exodus stuff. Take care. Have a great day. So if you want to find out anything more about that, head on over to battlefoam.com. Right, now, where to next? I know where we're going next. Let's see if we can find somebody to talk to us about Judge Dredd. Mongoose. Hello. Hey. So, you're not really Mongoose. Yes? Oh, see, you're throwing me off the scent there already. Judge Dredd, fantastic Kickstarter.
Yep.
Can you come and talk to me about it for like 1 second?
Yeah, you're better off grabbing Matt when he comes back.
Well, we'll get Matt again. So, tell us, Mongoose do a lot of ranges. You're doing the Judge Dredd. You had the Rogue Trooper Kickstarter that's recently completed.
Yep.
But you've also done things like Noble Armada, Starfleet, and stuff like that.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Let's start at the top. Judge Dredd.
Yes.
What are people going to see on that? How do they get into it, or what's it about?
The rules are free to download, so people can actually go through, have a look at the rules, see if they like it or not.
Yeah.
Then they just got to decide what sort of gang they want to go for, be it Justice Department, if they want to go for robots, fatties, or Curse Earth mutants. It's a very cheap one to get into.
Yeah.
You only need to buy a couple of models to start off your gang, and then it can grow as you develop the force, do your games, you can expand your gang as you see fit. So it's not a hugely expensive hobby to start off with.
Yeah. And is there any kind of compatibility between Rogue Trooper and...
There are rules that allow you to move across between the two.
Yeah.
Judge Dredd is a small skirmish level game, whereas Rogue Trooper is more of a force-based game.
Right.
So basically you can import and export to both.
And then the other stuff that you're doing, like Noble Armada and Starfleet, again, they can just find out about all of this on the Mongoose website?
Yeah, if you're on the Mongoose website, it's got the ships on there, it's got some sneak peeks at the actual rule books as well, for the Noble Armada, for the Starfleet. We do regular tournaments, so people can come along and play that with other people. So it's all developing as we go along.
Anything new here today that nobody's ever seen before?
The Manta, we've only just got in. It's been mentioned quite a few times, but it's the first time we've actually got it in this week. So
yeah, and that's for Judge Dredd.
That's for Judge Dredd, yeah.
That is awesome. Look at it.
I know. It's a nice big old model.
Resin.
Pure resin bar, small metal bits.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, guys. Well, what's the website they need to go to?
www.mongoosepublishing.com.
Right, you heard it here, folks. Thank you, much appreciated. Okay, so moving on. Who else do we have? Right. We're going to go down this route. And we're going to kick off with the dice shop. It's always packed here as well. Right, let's see if we can find a gap to try and get in and find a D100. Oh, sorry, beep beep, guys, we're just going to try and squeeze through here. So, okay, do you know what? If in doubt, squeeze round the side. Hello, dice shop. Can we get a word? So let's grab the guys from the dice shop, see how they're getting on today. You guys are busy today again.
We are busy. We're always busy.
Anything new, interesting, exciting, or extraordinary with you today?
No, a small hangover. That's not exciting or extraordinary.
Sorry,
but
our Justin is sporting one of them as well, so that's why he's wearing his pants on the outside.
No, the new stuff really. There's some logo dice, and those new dice towers were made on a Kickstarter from a guy in the States. So those are made out of all different woods, and everything from oak to canary wood. Those are new here today.
Oh, they look sweet, yeah.
Do you want me to grab one?
Yes, please, yeah. I'm just feverishly scurrying around here to try and see a 422-sided dice. But
so yeah, these are made by Unique Dice Towers in the States.
Yeah.
And what they are is they're all made out of very high quality woods, laser cut, I believe.
So it's not MDF, this stuff.
No.
It's actual.
There is a plywood version that's the cheapest, but this one's made out of canary wood, and they actually put our logo in the centre of it there as well.
Oh, very nice.
So it folds out. It's a really nice piece. Don't get me wrong, there's a price attached to it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But it's pretty damn good. But outside that, in terms of dice, I have to confess, there is not a lot of things new.
Can I stick a dice in it?
Do you know, would you like to?
I would love to.
That sounded a little bit naughty the way you said that to me, but I'll let you get away with it.
Go on, let me get a die out here, and how do we? That
was a bit of performance anxiety.
That was,
there, wasn't it?
right.
Now that's only 0 to 9. So would you like something you can get a 20 with?
What I actually need, and anybody that watched BC4 will know this, is I always like my dice to be like clear gems, because I charge them with lasers. Okay, so you get a laser and you beam it at it, and it just charges it up. So I just get a bit of sunlight on this. Yeah. All right, and I rolled a 20. Would you believe it? That is fantastic.
It's an unusual shape. 6.
Oh, well, it was close enough. Right. So where do people go to get the best dice in the world?
TheDiceShopOnline.com.
There you go, folks. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. So. Moseying on round this way, we have to try and... Oh, there's Joan! Joan, I'm here to try and see some stuff. Here's Terry. Before we torture Joan, let's talk to Terry. So, Terry, what have you got new with you today?
We've got our new ramshackle barn.
Mm-hmm.
We've got gabions. We've done tents to complement Perry's 8th Army in tan, and we've got about 3 additions to the range of our bases.
Right, well, I'll tell you what, let's get a quick look at this ramshackle barn.
There's the actual model.
All right, well, let's see if we can get a cameraman in here to see this. Terry, it's beautiful. It is absolutely stunning.
Anything really. We try to make it generic, so it has multiple uses. Unfortunately, the doors are fixed front and back, but you actually can just split them and open them if you want to put things in and out.
It's not a difficult conversion to do.
No, it's not, and we try to make things so that they will convert easy. You can break it up, and we just wanted to do something that is more useful to just general wargaming, rather than something that is a specific time frame. And like this, the North American Church, that's got to be North American Church, where the barn anything. You can use it for anything.
This is perfect for kind of Salem-y type stuff, isn't it?
And it's been said about zombies.
Yeah, for the barns. Now, speaking in terms of all that gothic horror stuff, Renedra do one of my favorite kits, and that is the gravestones, which is a simple kit, but nobody else is doing it as a source of cool gravestones. And let's face it, we all love a bit of vampire horror. Definitely go and check out. Is it Renedra.com?
Yeah, Renedra. The website is on everything we do, on all our bases. It says that.
There we go. Right, that's what you're looking for, Renedra. So if you go to renedra.co.uk, that's renedra.co.uk. Other than that, you'll find it in the show notes if you just go and click there. Terry, it's always a pleasure.
Stuff for next year, new buildings. We won't say what they are going to be, but we will do something to complement North African.
See the way he teases me? Do you see the way he teases me? We've got great stuff, but I'm not going to tell you about it.
Be more bases and more things like that.
Fantastic. All right, Terry, thank you. Okay, well, here we go. Right. Now we're gonna sneak in here and we're gonna say, hello, Perrys. How you doing, gents? Why are you guys not over in New Zealand being filmed at the moment?
We said the salute's coming up, can you just hold off on the filming?
And was Peter Jackson good enough to do that?
He said, all right, we'll hold off for a couple of weeks and then we'll come back, we'll start filming again. Yeah.
What have you got new with you today?
These. They thought me.
Desert rats.
Desert rats.
Oh, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, there's
Can we get a look at a sprue?
Oh, of course you can, yeah. Look, different colour. Retro colour.
Oh,
they look like Airfix.
Perfect retro colour. As always, it's absolutely stunning stuff, gentlemen. So it's you guys are probably the hardest to talk to about range because you have so bloody much of it. It's just enormous. Are these greens for new stuff that's about to come out? Can you describe them to me? Or?
Yeah, these two here are American Continental Infantry. They're just the start of the box set. But this is very early stages, so there's no release date on these at all. But there'll be Continental line in hunting shirts and in the normal tail coats on the same sprue. But there'll be marching shouldered, as you see there, and also marching casually as well. So, you have the option of all of them doing the two different things. And American Civil War artillery in plastic, in the end.
That looks stunning.
And there's two more medieval.
Right, follow me, gents. Let's try and make our way down. We'll see if we can just get beep through here. Oh, we're making our way down. Oh, look at these.
So it's basically a new box for just foot knights, dismounted men-at-arms, different poses and more arms variants, but just purely knights. And a box of light cavalry, which are kind of custodians, mounted archers, mounted bowmen, that kind of thing.
Okay, gents. Well, anybody wants to check it out? The website address is
www.perryminiatures.com, I think.
Well, if that's not it, we'll get it in the show notes. All right, gents, great to see you as always. Right, so let's move on. Look how busy Maxmini are. So let's see if we can squeeze in here. And I'm going to trip on my own wire here. Yes, it does get in the way. All right, I'm squeezing around. Hello, Maxmini.
Hello.
So what have you got new with you today?
Orc Biker. That's the pre-release item for Salute this year.
And have you sold out yet?
I don't think so. We might have a couple more copies. Yeah.
They'll not be there for long, I'm sure. So how's things been going for Maxmini?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Really great. They recently started 3D printed service, caught up, and it allows us to make really amazing items in much shorter time and totally different quality. I can show you, for example, a free up of digitally sculpted orc hat.
Oh, wow. So let's see. I don't know if we can get a camera into this. We'll get a photograph of this and put it up. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
You know, with digital sculpting, we can really bring some amazing items. and we have now 2 digital sculptors on board, so really exciting things.
So some amazing stuff in the pipeline then, yeah?
We really hope to bring the tank kit, but sadly, as it's really large kit, it will take a while longer to 3D print it and cast it. So in a moment.
What kind of size is that? You know,
it's like lemon rust size.
So it's quite a size of a tank then. Yeah. Right. Well, if you want to check out Maxmini stuff, and believe me, you do want to check out Maxmini stuff, go to maxmini.eu.
Exactly.
Right. Thank you, gentlemen. Have a great day, and we will be in touch. Okay, right. So that is Maxmini, who are absolutely fabulous for orc heads. They're fabulous for a whole lot of things, but I particularly love the orc heads that they do. So I'm just going to try and mosey on round here and see who we have. We have Antenociti's workshop. Now they are doing some amazing stuff with vehicles at the moment. So if I can squeeze in here to say hello. Hello.
Too busy.
Oh, you can spare 2 minutes. What have you got new with you? Please tell me the vehicles, because the vehicles are looking stunning.
Well, we've got a couple of new air cars over there, and we've got a conference table, we've got Conrad cryo chambers, we've got medical beds, we've got bioscanners, we've got vending machines, we've got weapons lockers, we've got police barriers. We've got a pack of 15 toilets.
You have tons. That's basically everything you need to kit out a starship.
Yeah, we've got fridges, we've got toilets, we've got beds, we've got sofas, we've got chairs, you name it, for the interior, we've got absolutely...
Antenociti's workshop, the IKEA of your local starship on the gaming table.
And we've got flat packs, funnily enough, there as well now.
Are you guys doing these yourselves, yeah?
Yep, these are our own, first 2 of 4. We've got the larger Habitat 2 over there, this is the first one in, and then we've got a stacking module that goes over the top of it. We've got an L-shaped one, and then we've got a huge vehicle hangar that's coming in about 3 to 4 weeks' time.
Oh man, I cannot wait.
All of the interior of these can be fully detailed with extra resin pieces. They all match up, very Mass Effect sort of style. And then the extra interior scenery in with that as well.
Is there a game on the way?
Everything we're doing is basically pretty much produced to go with Infinity at the moment.
Yeah?
Until we get all of the vehicle range finished and out in 28mm, we're not going to be heading towards rules. But once all the vehicles are out, then we'll be looking at putting a rule set in.
Okay, stuff is looking awesome. I'm a massive fan of these vehicles. I love these hover tanks. Right, best of luck with today.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy yourselves, and we will catch you later. Right, so I'm getting lost now. Where are we going to go? We are going to move this direction. So, squeezing through here, we have Baccus here with their 6mm stuff. Baccus do some fantastically detailed 6mm. I know detailed and 6mm is a kind of a strange thing to go together, but you just have to look at it. Look at this. Now, whenever it comes to historical games, when you're playing like a Napoleonic game, you're talking about thousands of men on the battlefield. So that's why 6mm just suits it so much. So here, look at the ranks and ranks of these little guys. You'd have to be somebody like the Perrys to be able to afford to do really big Napoleonic games in 28mm. Right. Here we have Foundry. So let's go and grab Foundry and see if we can get a chat to them about their God of Battles game. So let's see where they are. Hello. Who can we talk to about God of Battles? Right, we'll get Matt.
Okay, well, it's some people think it's a bit of a successor to Warhammer. It's actually a different sort of game because it runs very quickly. It's not about special rules or army list building or anything like that. But there is an army list system in it. There is a point system. It's not based on that kind of hyper-competitive sort of tournament scene, although you could easily do it, as I say, it has got points value and that sort of thing. Everything's done from the unit leader, a bit like Kings of War, you know, the Mantic game. It's taken to basically its logical conclusion. So all ranges are done from that same model. Doesn't matter where you put the rest of the unit, which means that combined with the alternate activation system, each turn goes really fast, because you just go, right, I'm moving this unit here, you just move the unit leader, and then as soon as that's done, you can move the rest of the unit around him, and the other guy can take his turn. It's got an amazing background to it. It's about 30,000 words, I think, of world building. It's actually an entire story spread out through the book. If you read the description of each of the different armies, you actually get a whole story out of the whole thing, and it's actually really good. I was a bit surprised, but it's a genuinely good read, and it's got a massive amount of stuff by Kevin Dallimore in it as well. So it's almost worth it just for the hobby side of things. The game itself is obviously, I'd say I'm wearing the shirt, but it is a very good game. I played it with Jake at the open days we do.
I've heard, actually, not from Jake himself, but I have heard that it's actually one of Jake's favourite games, and it's a game that he finds himself playing most often, which, for game developers, they develop a lot of games. It's always nice to hear that one of the ones kind of sticks with them and they actually enjoy playing it over and over again. So.
Well, I've actually heard that from the horse's mouth. It is, and it's not going to swear, but it is a very good game. It's genuinely worth picking up, I think. Yeah. Even if we don't use it with our models.
Where do people go to find out more about it?
It's not currently on our main website because we're doing a bit of restructuring at the moment with Brian Ansell coming back. So Foundry's coming back to the...
That's the very famous Brian Ansell.
The very famous Brian Ansell indeed, the Brian Ansell. Foundry's being cut back to the models that he'd use for his own historical gaming. But we are going to have a new website, Flight of Fantasy, coming out soon, which is going to have all the models that you'll see in the Book of God of Battles. It'll have God of Battles itself. And until then, if you want to pick it up, just give us a ring, send us an email. We'll be able to sort you out with no problem whatsoever.
Fantastic. Well, look, thank you for that. God of Battles is a game that we're going to be trying to catch up with on BC4. It's something that I've been interested in. We're going to try and get Jake Thornton down to talk to us a bit about it. So, at this stage, I think it's time to take another break.